Good morning. My name is Hae-sun Kim and advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today with the Labor attorney Jung Bong-soo, we will discuss about the Labor Standard Act, Article 46, which is the allowances during business suspension. So could you explain and define about this article, please?
Yes. Hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. The allowance during the suspension period, according to the Article 46 of the Labor Standard Act, employer may pay 70% of average wage for the period of suspended time, like due to the employee's reason. So in this case, this is kind of basically no pay for no work. This is the basic principle. But exceptionally, if employee cannot provide labor service because of the reason attributable to the employees, then company still must pay suspension allowance. It's 70% of average wage. So, but then reason attribute to the employer, so it is very controversial. So the reason was not related to the employer, then company doesn't have to pay at all during the no work period. So however, employee suspended the workers from working because of some internal reason, like the shortage of the raw material or some failure in electricity in the factory. Also other reason related to the employer, then employee should pay 70% of their ordinary wage for each workers. However, when there is a natural disaster that the employee cannot control, then we regard it as unavoidable cases by the employer. Then employee will be exempt from any payment of wage during the such the suspended period. Yeah.
I see. So maybe we can get some example during the COVID-19 period when the employer may have experienced unexpected cases where they have to close some factory or offices due to some unexpected reason.
Yeah, I think we have some controversial, or we have a lot of debate about how we pay during the suspended period. Like when we suffered from coronavirus. So because of coronavirus pandemic, many companies had to shut down for several weeks. So if the company had to shut down their business due to the like a special order from government, like certain designated area, there are a lot of coronavirus victims. Then government forced all the business shut down during certain period of time. This is we call it unavoidable reason to operate. I mean to stop operation. Then in this case, employees exempt from any payment for this period. But if employer intentionally try to stop to operate for maybe several weeks by their own voluntary decision in order to protect their workers, in this case we call it reason attributed to the employer. That means the employee should pay suspension allowance. Yeah. So we can divide unavoidable case or reason that controlled by the employer. Then company can decide how much they pay, like a non-payment for the unavoidable case, but the reason related to the employer, then company should pay the suspension allowance, like 70% of their average wage.
I see. So you explained about the cases where business is suspended for reasons attributable to the employer.
Yeah.
But in case like you said that no work, no pay, and if there's a labor union strike or personal,
Yeah.
no work, then in such case, then the employer has no obligation to pay workers.
That's right. Yeah. So wage should be paid for the period of their like labor services. So no work, no pay. That is basic principle. But some cases like employer suspended the worker from working just because of their disciplinary action. So before disciplinary action, they suspended the employee, and employee had to stay at home without working. In the case, the company tried to pay suspension allowance, like 70% of the average wage. So in this case, it is a violation. So like if employee received some disciplinary action, so there is a suspension from office. If this is disciplinary action, then company doesn't have to pay. But the waiting time before disciplinary action, then employee suspended the worker, and at the time company should pay full payment, like 100%. They cannot pay 70% of average wage during the waiting time.
I see. Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.